Alberta relies heavily on oil, and it's part of our identity. But many alternatives to oil from wind to solar energy are raising eyebrows. With Edmonton receiving the award for sunniest city in Canada, it is companies taking advantage of our location and looking to diversify Alberta to benefit our community as a whole.
There's 4 major costs of living: food, shelter, transportation, and energy. And all 4 of those roughly account for about 55% of our annual income. So if we can reduce those in any way through a more sustainable community or more regenerative community, we can actually make our citizens and our I guess, inhabitants much more resilient to, economic changes.
Alternative energy will also create new jobs and allow the current ones and skills they use to transfer over into green energy jobs. Renewable energy has become more of an actuality, and schools like NAIT have had to increase their class capacity and bring more into the program, since it's constantly growing and just in its grassroots phase in Canada. Tim Matthews, an instructor, says the program attracts a certain kind of person.
So we have students coming out of high school. We have students my age, and I'm not going to tell you how old that is, but coming in with degrees, right, in engineering, or teachers. It's exciting. People who are environmentally passionate, who are socially conscious, and have come to a point in their life where they want to do something different.
Alternative energy has the potential to compete with the oil industry, but the opportunity isn't quite there.
Well, I did look at some courses for like windmill technicians and stuff like that, and there's just not very many jobs for it yet. Back in the day, like, oil was right here and there was no renewable energy, and slowly over time it's kind of been catching up, but it's going to be quite a long ways before things balance out and eventually go completely green.
Although many young people see the potential for green energy, they don't see it happening for a long time.
I mean, maybe my generation, for sure not. Your generation, however, is going to see those salaries moving out of oil and gas and into these higher end technologies, right, these renewables. So our graduates are going to see that as they mature in the industry and as they become leaders in their organizations and companies, those salaries are going to follow along with that.
For NAIT Newswatch Extra, I'm Michael Diachuk.